my officials, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another Let's Talk video. And in today's video, as you guys can see by the title, before we get into the video though, I kind of just want you guys to know that I want to do this monthly. So if you have any other topics that you would like me to speak about, I know some of my subbies did send me some topics in the comments. I'm definitely gonna get towards I'm definitely gonna get to doing those. But if you are new here, welcome. And if you have any topics that you'd like me to speak about monthly on here on my channel, please leave them in the description. Please leave them in the comment section below, or you can always message me on, I cannot speak when I'm doing these videos, message me on Instagram so that you can send the topics that way if you don't want anyone to know what you're asking me to speak about. Also, I'm going to be doing shout outs because I feel like if my subbies are giving me content, I gotta shout you guys out. So in today's video, I am speaking about dating in your 30s. I actually was on a podcast. I'm going to link the podcast below so that you guys can go listen to that. Hey Tanya, I was supposed to do this video in collaboration with her podcast, but that never happened. Life didn't work out that way. So now I'm here, I'm sitting down, I'm doing this dating in your 30s thing. And let me just start off by saying that dating your 30s is very difficult. Difficult because the pool of men are very slim. The pool of men are very small, and I think difficult too because you're more decisive of what you want in life and where you want to go, depending on just who you are as an individual. But I think there's a lot of negative connotation when it comes to dating in your 30s, and I'm here to tell you guys, dating in your 30s is not that bad. I think dating in your 30s makes you more aware. It gives you a better idea of what you may want in a person, and that can change too, because as you get older you change as a person. The things that you may like when you were in your 20s, you don't like it anymore. Other things that you didn't like when you were in your 20s, you actually want to get into it. So I think dating in your 30s, you should make it fun. I do believe that people should date, and this is something that I've always said. I think my mom, when I was growing up, always felt like, she didn't really want me and my sister to kind of not date around, get to know other people.
I have to pause right here. When I say not date around, I mean like my mom wanted us to get to know people. She didn't just want us to be 18, we have a boyfriend and he's our boyfriend for the rest of our lives. And whereas sometimes that may work for some people, I think she just wanted us to make sure that whomever we are gonna be with, they're gonna be the person that we really want to be with.
That's something that she kind of wanted us to just date, to make sure that you're not bogged down at a young age. It makes you very naive at times too. So basically dating in general kind of gives you an idea of who you would like, who you don't like, who you can tolerate, who you can compromise with, that type of thing. Another thing why I think people think dating in your 30s is not that great is because I feel like you're kind of on a time crunch and you're putting time with dating. Sorry if my lighting is in and out, but I film in the day without no lights. This is all natural light. So yeah, so you kind of put yourself on a time crunch, and I think that that's something that you shouldn't do. It could be in your 40s, you could be in your 50s. Don't put yourself on a time crunch. I also think that when women in their 30s are dating, they only date one person, and they're looking to that one person to give them that ring. And I think that we need to kind of get out of that mentality. We need to really date around.
Yes, I'm gonna be pausing throughout this video because now that I'm editing it, yeah, I am not saying that dating one person is a bad thing. I'm just saying sometimes we put out all of our eggs in one basket when we should not. Now we can proceed.
I also think when you're in your 30s, people are thinking that there's this thing that annoys me: why are you pretty and single? I think that that's a very stupid question for men to ask women. So if you are a man and you are watching this video, that's not a good question. Just like any other person, I think beautiful women, gorgeous women, still have a difficulty because it's not really about them. Some people don't have the best attitude as well. Like, a guy is not gonna come to you if he thinks that you are a nasty person or you have this particular mentality, and you get judged prematurely before people get to know you. So that may be a downfall of beautiful women dating. But I think people need to stop asking, women that are very beautiful, you're beautiful, why are you single? It has nothing to do with looks. I think it has a lot to do with your personality and who you are attracting in your life.
I also need to say, I think when you look a particular way, people take you more seriously than others, and that is also a negative downfall for women that are very beautiful, because people are looking at them and they are judging them before they really get to know them, which if they really get to know them, they would be so surprised.
Another thing, I was talking to one of my friends, and I find that she's always very like, men are trash, and I say it too, but I had to tell her, I was like, girl, you need to stop saying that, because the more you say it is the more that's what you're attracting, because you subconsciously, you're not very open to dating. And I think that's something that we all need to work on, especially when you're in your 30s, is to just be very open to dating. Everybody you meet is not going to be your husband. They're not going to be the one for you. And I think that when we come to realize that that's okay, the world will be a better place. Now, I'm not saying that some men out there are not bad and they're not direct, but that's just what you're gonna meet when you are dating, especially in your 30s. Like, you're gonna meet people who are older. They may have just gotten out of a relationship, so they're not really looking for anything. So yeah, so you might meet someone that's a little bit older, they're not really looking for anything serious, and then you are looking for something serious. And I think when you meet people, you just need to let them know, okay, when you get a certain vibe from them, friend zone them. That's what I do. Just friend zone them. Like, nothing wrong. You don't have to burn bridges, but just let them know that I'm not interested in that way, and move on to the next one. And when I'm talking about dating, let's take it back, because dating meaning non-sexual stuff, like just really hanging out with someone, really getting to know them, that kind of dating. Because I also think when a woman meets a guy, she's like, okay, he's mine, and that's it. You don't know this person, you don't know if you even like the person, and why do you want to settle so quick?
And I'm back again. And I'm not saying that settling for that first person is an issue, because sometimes you meet someone and you and them just hit it off. You don't even know what it is. You and them just hit it off, right? That happens. But there's also instances where a lot of us, we're in our 30s and we think that, okay, you know what, I just need to settle with this guy or settle with this girl because I'm of age, I'm old, I'm getting old, I just need to settle. Not being true to ourselves and really saying, hey, I'm not really into him like that. So that's what I mean when I say just don't settle for that first one person. If you and that person click, then kudos to you. Tell me what you did. I'm joking. Tell me what you did. But if you know you're forcing that connection, then something is wrong.
Like, really get to know that person, really get to know the person, and get to know other people. And this is advice that I got. Like, I literally got this advice a couple months ago. I literally got this, because I was one of those, I was like, listen, I'm over this dating thing, I can't be bothered. But why? You are still young, you still have a long life ahead of you by the grace of God, and you should date, you should want to date. So I would say dating in your 30s is not bad. I think society has been making us feel like we've failed because we don't have someone or we're not married at 30. But I think everybody's life is different. Everybody's path in life is different. You may have a child before you get married. There may be just a lot of different things that the normal person who got the kid, who got the house, the kid, the marriage, it may not fall in the same way as society wants it to fall. And I think when you get to that point of being okay with being single, and just genuinely being okay with just dating and getting to know people, I think it will make your life a lot easier. If you are like me and you are single and looking to date, don't have some fun with it, you know, make it fun. Date people, get to know other people, tick them off your little list, just knock them out, just be like boom, next. Like, have fun with it. I think we are too serious when it comes to dating, because when
And this is going to be my final insert. And when I say we're too serious when it comes to dating, I just mean that when we meet one person, we think so much about it. We want that person to be it, instead of just enjoying that person and enjoying the people that we're talking to and we're dating. I'm not saying that you're not supposed to be serious and you're not supposed to intentionally date when you're in your 30s, but I'm just saying we're too serious, as in when we meet that one person or even a couple people, we want them to be it so bad. It's like forced. So just have a good time.
we meet that one person, we want that one person to be it, and sometimes they're not it. Pray a lot about it too, I would say, because that's something that I'm doing. So I'm sharing what I'm actually doing with you guys. And don't get bogged down by these social media relationships. Don't get bogged down with what you see your friends are doing. Be happy for your friends, because it's their time. Your time will come. It may not be now, but your time is eventually going to come. And just be positive about the whole experience. I think we're just very negative about dating in our 30s, that we're looking at everything else but to just live our life and be free and have a good time until. And I think a lot of women kind of test, like, as a woman, so she's like, I'm gonna date, I'm gonna have a good time. Then they, like, I've heard a lot of stories of like women who say, you know, I'm gonna date around, I'm gonna have a good time, I'm gonna be single for a while, and boom, they meet someone that is gonna just marry them, you know. So I think when you have that open good vibe, you also gonna attract good people. If you say men are trash, you are attracting that, because you're subconsciously not being very open and just being very positive about the situation or your particular situation. And my last tidbit would be, while you're dating in your 30s or in your 20s or in your 40s, however old you are, use that opportunity to grow as a person. Use that opportunity to get over that ex. Use that opportunity to do things that you may not do when you get a person. Use that opportunity to travel and really use that opportunity to get to know who you are as a person, so that when someone else comes into your life, you both complement each other. And use that opportunity to date yourself, like I did the dating yourself video here on my channel. And dating yourself and being by yourself is a good time. Like, I don't know who tell y'all different, but dating yourself and being by yourself is a fun time. So I think that's basically where I'm gonna end this video. But that's just basically what I'm going through now, and I think I need to put out good vibe to you guys, because dating is hard. You know, when you're in your 30s, society makes you think you failed, and it's just a lot of pressure, especially when you have people around you that's having babies, getting married, getting engaged, being in just a secure relationship. And I don't think that you should make that affect you in a negative way. You should actually make it affect you in a positive way, so that you know, okay, I want something like that. And don't want what other people have, want what you want for yourself. And that is basically where I'm going to end this dating in your 30s video. Let me know if you enjoyed this video.
And I don't know what went wrong with my audio, but I was just ending this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And don't forget to comment what other topics you'd like me to speak about here on my channel. Bye.